Elmo's World.
Hello, everybody. My name's Lance.
And my name's Logan, and let's get the drop on today's subject.
Now, today marks the first episode where we will be mainly focusing on the St. Louis Blues. Now, if you guys are excited about this change, let us know in the comment section right below the like button.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, so today's episode we will cover last night's game, which was on the 11th of March. Now, this game was just some good old pure fun to watch, just like Wednesday's game versus the Blackhawks. So last night, the Blues faced off against Anaheim Ducks, and both of these teams were pretty close in the standings to begin with, but with the Blues only leading one or two teams over the Ducks. But as of today, the Blues are now in second place. Woo! Woo! And they're in second place in the Western Conference, and sadly, the Ducks are now in fifth, which is nothing to laugh at because the Ducks are doing really well this season.
Now, in this game, you have the Ducks trying to break out of their two-game losing streak, and on the other hand, you have the Blues trying to match their season high with a fifth straight win in a row. And before this game, the Blues were only 1 point behind the Blackhawks and the Stars for the Central Division lead.
So let's get into the game's big highlights.
Okay, so the first period, everybody's pumped, they're all excited, they're ready to go, and nothing really happens.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
So let's go on to the second period because the first period had nothing in it. Wasn't interesting at all. Let's go on to the next one. Now in the second period, things actually start to happen because it's a Blues game and they're supposed to happen. But maybe not the best of things for Jake Allen because the Ducks get a power play of an interference by Jori Lehtera. And 1 minute later, there's too many men on the ice for the Blues because they don't know how to switch properly apparently. Because, this is preschool stuff. And now it's 5-on-3. Do we really need to tell you what happens on a 5-on-3 play? I don't think we do, but I guess we will. So Ryan Getzlaf tips it in with 37 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And there's nothing really Allen could have done there. So the Ducks take a 1-0 lead in the second period.
So let's move ahead a little bit, and about 2 minutes later, the Blues get their own power play. So Shattenkirk, he's at the Ducks blue line. He passes it, backhands it to David Backes behind the net. Backes passes it to Lehtera. Yay! Right in front of the goal, and there's no defenseman in sight. Lehtera shoots it, and it looks like Anderson got it, but wait, no! Anderson looks behind him because he dropped the puck, and then Anderson does some sort of dance move and somehow recovers the puck. What a great save by the goalie Anderson.
I know. I mean, that move didn't even look human to me. Like he did some sort of turning, tried to grab it, and he actually grabbed it. So
it looked like he was doing an audition for So You Think You Can Dance.
And he can dance. Now scooting along with about 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the second period. You scooting along?
Yes.
I gotcha. So about 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the second period. Carl Gunnarsson gets the puck with all the Ducks surrounding Anderson. There's no defenseman to get him. So he hits it harder than Chris Brown hits Rihanna. And that's pretty gosh dang hard. And he gets it right into a tip by Stastny and gets the score tied at 1. What a play from a man Gunnarsson.
Well, it's probably because he just signed that new 3-year, $8.7 million contract.
That's ridiculous. He's got to show that he's worth it.
Now let's move on to the third period. Going into it with about 2 minutes into the period, we have Fowler for the Ducks trying to get it out from behind the goal. But it is taken away by Jaden Schwartz. Now, Jaden Schwartz then passes it right in front of the goal into Lehtera for a second chance to take his shot. He shoots it. It goes right by the hair of Anderson's balls and right in between his legs. Blues lead 2-1. Yay!
Yeah! And after that goal, around a minute later, the same thing happens again. The Ducks have the puck behind their net. Only this time, the Ducks, Jamie McGinn, number 88, just hands it right over in the front of the net to his apparently best friend buddy, Berglund, because he just straight passes it to him. Just hands it. Here you go. Just here you go. It's fine. Take it. I could just imagine like he passes him and he just hands it. He's like, wink, wink. And then he just like says, here's a gift from me to you, best buddy. And I could just imagine the confused look on his face like, do I have the puck? Thanks, I guess. I'm just going to whoop-back. Goal! 3-1 Blues.
Now let's move on to about 4 minutes left in the third period. The Blues do the most bluesy thing ever. Let's see if you Blues fans can guess what the Blues did. Now, some of you may have guessed it, but the Blues gave the Ducks a freebie, making it a one-goal game. Now, when I say freebie, I mean Brouwer literally shot it right on the right foot of Stastny, and it goes in the net.
They shot on
Stastny
themselves.
Scores! Finally, it's in his
the
own
wrong
net.
side.
I can't make this stuff up. The Ducks probably knew this was going to happen because it's the Blues we're talking about here. So they scored on themselves.
Yep.
Let's move on and we'll pretend it didn't happen. They're still leading 3-2.
I don't know what you're talking about. It didn't happen. I can't. Why? And now with about 3 minutes left, the Ducks are in control of the puck, trying to get anything they can into the blue zone to try to put some shots on goal. But I guess the hockey gods themselves did not like that because Fowler passes it just a bit too hard to his teammate, and he loses control of the puck on their side, and it's picked up by Tarasenko. Tarasenko looks straight in the eyes of Anderson, and he just like the badass he is, shoots it, and it goes right over the left shoulder of Anderson. And the Blues knock any momentum the Ducks could have had in that game, and now the Blues have a commanding lead at 4-2. I do not think they're coming back, but let's find out.
With 2 minutes left in the third period, the Ducks are trying their best to come back. So what do? They take out their goalie Anderson to try to at least try to squeeze a tie to force it into overtime. But that doesn't last long. With around 1:25 left, Tarasenko gets the puck in his own end all the way back, and he shoots it right down the middle of the ice. And with that, the Ducks have no chance of coming back.
No.
And the final score is 5-2.
Blues win!
Woo!
Yeah!
They tie their season high with 5 wins in a row.
Now, after each of these Blues games, we're gonna do our thoughts on the entire game, and you'll see us doing this in tomorrow's episode. We'll be doing this. So our thoughts was basically just what a great game by the whole team, but especially Jake Allen, because 26 saves. I mean, damn, what a great game for Allen. Played 23rd win of the year, and that's also a career high for Allen. So congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, and it was also great to see Stastny finally score his first goal since February 6th and ending a 14-game scoreless run. Even though he put the puck in the other net,
Yeah.
He did score one for the Blues. I was wondering when we were going to hear his name again, and it's nice to hear his name. And
Exactly.
hopefully he'll start, producing for the Blues and be ready for the playoffs.
Yeah. But if we're talking about anyone doing good this game, we have to talk about the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tarasenko, scoring 2 goals out of 5 plus an assist. He was on fire, and this game going against the Ducks is apparently his strong suit.
And with this win, the Blues move a point ahead of the Blackhawks and move within 1 point of the first place Dallas Stars. Yeah, that's the Dallas Stars, who also won on Friday night 5-2.
Yep. Now, those were our thoughts of the game. What are your guys' thoughts? Comment down below. And coming up later on today, we have the number 1 team versus the number 2 team in the Central Division. That's right. Today, which is Saturday, March 12th, the Dallas Stars go ahead head-to-head against the St. Louis Blues. And man, I tell you guys what, I can't wait to watch this game and basically talk over this game with you guys on our episode coming out tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. So make sure to look out for that episode. And to be safe, go ahead and follow us on our social media accounts, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, to be 100% positive that you don't miss out on what looks like to be an amazing episode. Hey everybody, Logan here. If you dislike the video, that's okay. Go ahead and hit that dislike button. But if you like the video, smash the like button, comment down below, and if you haven't already, get subscribed. We post videos here on our channel a lot. Now maybe consider checking out the highlights from the game we just talked about by clicking the bottom right box. Or if you're in the top 5 videos, click that top right box to head straight over to our top 5 goals and saves of the week playlist. And finally, if you want to see our last podcast we did, click on the very unnecessarily large box on the left and it will take you on a very interesting journey through time and space. But not really though. Okay, that's all I got. Hope you Blues fans have a great day, and we will get the drop on all of you guys next time. Let's go Blues!